Hello, financial fans. It was a good week for me, for my portfolio. The portfolio went up, I don't know exactly how many percent it went up this past week, but I am now, for the year 2022, my portfolio is down 4.2%. That's a pretty good recovery over the past few months, and I think my decision to hold lots of stocks, more than 70 stocks. I think I've actually got more than 75 stocks that I hold, and small amounts of each one. I think that's been helpful to me. The S&P 500 is down 14.37% for the year, and it's making a pretty good recovery also. I might beat it this year. I'm well ahead of it so far, but whether that will continue, I do not know. Friday, the most recent trading day, whatever date that was, 5/27, 5/28, whatever it was, the S&P, where is it? S&P 500, and what I want is my account overview. And the my portfolio for the day was up 1.89%. That's almost 2%. My portfolio's up, but S&P 500 was up more than that. It was up 2.47% for the day. Is that a 4? Where's my magnifying glass? It's under my glasses. No wonder. I need a pair of glasses to find my magnifying glass. The S&P 500 was up 2.47%, a very big rise for one day. The Dow Jones Industrials was up 1.76, which is a good big move upwards, and the NASDAQ beat everybody. It was up 3.32% for the day. Is this the sign of a recovery? Is the market aware of something that the rest of us don't know yet? It's possible. I'll take a look at every one of my stocks here, all 70 whatever number it is, and go here to my positions. And the first stock I mentioned, AGNC, I've owned that for a long time. For the daily performance, almost every stock in my portfolio was up. Here's one that's down 19 cents, so it was ASX. But most of the stocks were up during the day on Friday. And for the time that I've owned them, from the time I bought them until today, the stocks, AGNC is down 23.67%. ARCC is up a tiny bit. Where is it? Right there. 2.26, 2.25%. Now a whole bunch of down stocks. These are the ARK funds, ARK ETFs, exchange traded funds. Those that start with the letters ARK. I own ARKF, ARKG, ARKK, ARKQ, ARKW, and ARKX. They're all up for the day, big amount, but they're all down in a big way for the time I've held on to them. One is down 64%, one's down 56%, another's down 64%, another's down 33%, down 59%, down 25%. And what's this? 361, that's ASX. ASX is down 3.6% since I bought it. What is this? BETZ. BETZ I have great hopes for. It's down 41% since I purchased it. That's a gambling stock, gaming stock, Las Vegas type stock. And BIDU, I don't own very much of it, but what I own is down from where I bought it, down 26%, almost 20, a little over a quarter of a percent. No, a little over 25%. so it's different than 1/4%. BIG, Big Lots, had a bad day today. It's down $3.71. You had bad earnings report. They thought they'd make much better numbers than they did, but they did not, and Big Lots went down big time. And since I've owned Big Lots, it's down about half of what it was worth when I bought it. Here's one that's down 2/3. After Big Lots comes Bngo, Bingo. That's Bionano. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. Anyway, Bngo is down a lot since I bought it. But again, I don't have a lot of each one of these stocks. Now, BP is up 11% since I bought it. Is that right? Let me look across there. Yep. BP is up 11%, and it probably will continue up for a while. BP is an oil stock, so this is an era when oil stocks are making money. We don't know what's going to happen in 2024. We don't know what's going to happen in 2023. We don't know what's going to happen during the rest of 2022, but we've got a pretty good idea that there's going to be a shift in political action and inaction on financial fronts. Let me put it that way. Will the governments be meddling more or less into the business world, and should they meddle more or less? We will find out as time goes by, but there's some things that are starting to show little cracks in the way it was. Let's see, what did I just give? BP. BTG is down 13% since I bought it. Here's one that's up 17%. BTI. What is it that goes up when the rest of the market's going down? BTI. British Tobacco. Citigroup C is down 14% since I bought it. Here's one that's just barely down. CAG, ConAgra. ConAgra is doing all right. It's almost breaking even right now. CHY, that's one of my star performers. CHY is up 10.27%. They were up a lot more than that. But CHY pays a good dividend, and it was up a lot today. CIG, that's not a cigarette stock. CIG, I'm not sure offhand what it is. Up 29.74% since I've owned it. So you might want to look into that one. CIM. CIM is down to about half, 40.75% down. The one that next two are up. Next two after CIM, DHT and Dow, DOW. DHT and DOW are up. DHT is up about 21%, and DOW is up about 30%. DRIV. DRIV is electric vehicle company. It's in that market. There are a lot of companies that are in the electric vehicle market that do not make electric vehicles. They make batteries. They make other stuff for electric vehicles, but they don't make the car itself. Some companies make cars, some companies make trucks, some companies make the add-ons. But DRIV, since I bought it, is down 20%. Electric vehicles had a good day today, by the way, the electric vehicle market. ENLC up 28.88. It's odd to see something going up. And then ET is up 19.69% since I bought it. Not on one day. 19% since I bought it. Let me slide the cursor down here. Now I've got a bunch of, no, we've still got another couple of up ones here. Facebook, FB, FB Facebook, which is Meta Platform, is that what it's called now? Up 3.9% since I bought it. And the stock that follows FB is FRO. FRO. You might want to check that one out, see if that's something you really like. FRO, I've got a sizable chunk of that, and it is up 55%. That's the most we've seen anything up here so far. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, four down stocks. GILD, which Gilead Sciences, GM, General Motors, Google, the Alphabet company, and HAIL, which is electric vehicles. HAIL is down 35%, and Google is down about 12% since I bought it, and General Motors is down 23% since I bought it, and Gilead is down about 23% since I bought it. When I mention how many stocks are down, you might get the idea, well, you're picking losers. Certain stocks are not there because I sold them when they were up. Sell high. I sold our old friend Tesla. What did I sell Tesla for? I had only 2 shares, but I sold it for $1,109. It did. That was a smart move on my part. I'll pat myself on the back because I sold Tesla at a very good price, and I'm watching for another time to get back in. Tesla has a very high PE ratio, and I won't be buying back into Tesla right away. I also sold Amazon. We're talking these Tesla. I sold on what day? 1/12/22, shortly after the start of the year, and Amazon I sold 2/9/22 for 32/21/97, 98 actually. And I didn't have very many shares of that, but I watch for stocks that get up pretty high and I sell them. So there's going to always be more red ink here than green, if that makes any sense, unless the market just suddenly starts going up wildly, which it could. Now let's take a look at ITUB. ITUB is down about the third since I bought it. Cars, KARS, that's electric vehicles, down 25% since I bought it. And I still have these stocks. I'm waiting for the right time to sell them when they get some green ink. KEY. KEY. Where in the world is it? KEY is down 25%. Here's one that's down 7%. Lucid, LCID. LCID is electric vehicle stock. I'm expecting big things. I'll probably hold that till 2024. We'll see. LCID is in a good little spot to make a lot of money. In the meantime, it goes down 7%, and it's gonna make a lot of people nervous, and they'll start selling. LIT, that's a lithium battery electric vehicle stock, that's down 21% since I bought it. MBT is down 39% since I bought it. And what's this? This is 6%. MFC, down 6% since I bought it. And what is this? MO. MO is going to be up. It's up 46.62%. MO is a tobacco stock. Merck, MRK, that's a pharmaceutical company. It's up 25% since I purchased. And Merck and MO, which is Altria, they have good dividends. I have a lot of stocks that have good dividends. CHY has good dividends. So I'm not overlooking the dividends. Where am I here? MRK. And NIO, N-I-O, electric vehicle manufacturer, down 42%. I expect NIO to do very, very well at some point in the future. On Friday they had a 54-cent rise in price to $16 and change, and I would expect that NIO will be at $40 a share by the end of this year. That's just my guess. And I'm not a financial advisor, and any money you put in the stock market you can lose. But you might want NIO is one to watch. N-I-O. Just watch it. You don't have to touch it or let it call your name. Come buy me, buy me. Just watch NIO and see if I'm right about it. It's down 42.5% right now at a price of $16.57. When December comes around, will you wish you had bought NIO at $16.57? NLY, Annaly, high dividend, but always poor performance, 18.9% down since I bought it. NRG is up 22.8% since I bought it. NVS is up 11.5% since I bought it. And what is this one? NYCB, I think that's a banking stock if I remember correctly. NYCB is down 21.4%. This is a good time to be buying banking stocks, I think. But what do I know? What we need right now is a great recovery. We need to have a week when it goes by and nobody has COVID. Nobody has anything wrong with them, and nobody's threatening nuclear war. That's the kind of thing we need. And one of these days, somebody's going to get off script. Putin's going to say the right thing instead of the wrong thing, and they'll have to do whatever they do to people who don't toe the line. We'll see what that is. OGN. I have one share of OGN. What is it doing? OGN. It's up 4.77%. I guess that shows you, right? 4.77% here. Now the next one's down 21.15%. OMF. OMF down a lot. PAGP. PAGP is up 1.5%. Now, my favorite company to work for in all the years that I've worked for different companies, Paramount. P-A-R-A is the symbol. It's actually gone through a lot of names since I worked there, but it's now P-A-R-A, Paramount. And since I bought it, it's up 9.71%. PBR. PBR is doing well, I think, and I own a pretty good chunk of PBR, 24.30%, 24.3%. PGR. PGR, what you doing, PGR? It's up also 38.64%. The next one's also up. PM. PM is Phillip Morris. It's another cigarette stock. And I do not smoke, and I do not encourage anyone to smoke. If you stop anything today, if you're a smoker, stop smoking. 23.38% is the increase in value of that holding PM. Slide these up here a bit. Where were we? We were 23. The next one's down 38.9%, and that's PRNT, 3D printing. Still got hopes for that company. That company should do well. Maybe sometime in the future it'll decide to do so. QCOM. QCOM is up 4%. RTX, Raytheon is up, I'm pretty sure. Raytheon's up 33.89%. SBSW is down 26.9% since I bought it. SID is down 12% since I bought it. SMFG is down 9.59% since I bought it. SPY is the exchange traded fund that tracks the S&P 500. It's one of those that does that, and therefore it's down the same amount as the S&P 500 index is down percentage-wise. And so since I bought SPY, it's down 4%. AT&T. Ooh, I didn't know that. AT&T is up 15.5% since I bought it. TEF. That's up 4.5% since I bought it. And let me slide this cursor down a little bit more. Alright, TTOO, T2, TTOO. There's another T2 that's TTWO, but this is TTOO. And where is it? I'm not sure if that's up or down. It's down 79% since I bought it, but it had a good day. It was up 68 cents on Friday. Is that right? Let me look here. Up. Wait, I'm wrong. It's up less than a penny on Friday, but it is up. UFO, that's exchange traded fund, space stocks, and it's down about 25% since I bought it. Where are we now? UMC down 27%. VALE, which I guess is pronounced Valet, is up about 10% since I bought it. VEV, electric vehicles, again, VEV, down 62.9% since I bought it. VNO, down 3.5%. VOO, that's the same thing as SPY. That's an exchange traded fund that tracks the S&P 500. VOO, I own that, and it's down 0.73%. The good thing about VOO is it has a lower expense ratio. The good thing about S&P SPY is it has far more volume. VTI, okay, down 7%. VTRS, down 15%. VZ, Verizon pays a decent dividend, I think it's down 9.21%. WBD, I do not remember what that is, but it's down 20% since I bought it. One of my favorite stocks, WKHS, Workhorse, electric vehicles, made trucks, and I think they recalled all of them so far, but I think WKHS is going to be a winner. That's one. It's like Neil. I think it's going to do well. WKHS is down 65% since I bought it. And what did it do today? It was up 22 cents. That's good for a $2.94 stock. Xerox. No, it's X is U.S. Steel. X is U.S. steel, and it's down. Can that be right? 60? No, I'm reading it wrong when I was reading Workhorse. U.S. Steel's up about 10% since I bought it. XOM, Exxon Mobil, oil up 20% since I bought it. Oil is usually a good sector. They do pay good dividends also. I just did XOM, so XRX, Xerox, that's the last stock in my portfolio here, XRX, down 7.58%. So I'm doing all right. It might seem like, well, if all that red ink, by the way, I've got white paint on my thumb. I've been doing some physical work today. And my opinion is oil will do well, banking will do well. Electric vehicles, if you are patient, they will have their moment. It's probably 2 years away. It could be as much as 6 years before electric vehicles are accepted. We will see what happens to that, but so far I'm getting close to being at zero. I'm almost where I was when the year started. I'm 4.2% down below that, so stay with me and offer encouragement, and I think we'll get through this latest down dip in the market, and we will have happier days again. It might have to wait until after October, mid-October. They'll know by then who they think is going to win the Senate and the House and so on. And I'm talking about U.S. elections coming up, and I would guess there are things going on around the world, some of which will affect the market positively. There's going to be good times ahead. We just got to prepare for it and try to remember how we handle them. So I thank you very much for watching.